What is happening, dear family members of the King of Dreaming? Guys, welcome to my channel. It's King of Dream League here. Please, guys, do the right thing. Do subscribe to my channel. Obviously, do sub to my channel, please, so that you can do more content. If you want to see more content about these whole things of Dream League, please do the do subscribe to my channel, please. And yes, please do like the video. Do not only have this to yourself. You don't need to be selfish. This is good information. This is information that will lead you to become the best. So please do the likes, do the subscription, brother. We are growing, baby. Right, so let's see. So now today's video is about what we are really requesting a lot of times, and I've really received to shout out to this a friend of mine that I play on Instagram with. Actually, we usually just DM me. And yeah, all of you guys, if you have questions on how to be best on Dream League, please do notify me in the comment section of or maybe just directly message me on Instagram, and I will be answering your questions right here on YouTube. Alright, so this is our platform. We need to make it grow, guys. Let's do the most. Let's start with the whole thing. Let's not waste time, please. This is the whole thing. We need to get rocking. Let's see. I'm currently offline, so you will not be able to see the whole process, but I'm gonna show you exactly what you should be doing when you are online, so you are not gonna be lost. You definitely do the right things. So let's start. This is mostly now the answer to the question of how to boost my players on Dream League. Okay, firstly, I got you, brother man. Do not feel out. I'm right here for you. So let's see. Okay, so firstly, what you need to do for you to improve your Dream League players, like mine here, you can see this one was 81, now he's 87. He was 90. Okay, actually 85. Now he is 93. He was if you get this player, he was definitely not 93, but I did him until he get to that point. So like, it's really very much of a accomplishment. You can see one of my players here already reached stars, and some of you guys were really very much in a need to know exactly how I got these players as star players right now, as you can see them, and we'll definitely just show you right here. Okay, so you see that is what is happening. So yeah, all right, so basically what you have to do, there are two ways of getting this done. So what do? You have to now obviously have to head to the first way is by going to your actually it's going to your right here, go to your okay, this one is an offline game, so it definitely is appearing in your career where you see this button here, right here where it's written transfers. That is where you need to press like that. Then you see these players that are available here. Mind you, you need to make sure that you choose players that are giving you much more credit. So you can see here, you can see this guy, he is 70. This guy, if you release, okay, so if you buy him, okay, firstly what you need to do is buy the player and then you release that. That is the method number one. Buy player and release the player. It's okay. So for example, let's see this guy, if you buy him, he will be obviously now this much, and he is worth a coach that will only increase one of his stats. I mean, one of the stats. If you release him, then you increase one of the stats of your players. Like here, you can increase him only one stat. Yeah, if you choose maybe obviously he will not appear as such. He will appear as a common coach, and will only increase one of his stats. If you choose technical, he would obviously, I will explain that in a while, but I would rather suggest for you to release a player who is above 80, who is obviously 81, not 80. Don't choose the ones with 80, but rather 81 upwards, 81, 82, 83, 84 upwards. And then you are on the safe side. Now definitely just obviously for cheapest reasons, I would definitely advise you to choose a player with 81. Definitely, I mean directly 81, and mostly a center back, because the center backs are very much cheap. Now I'll do another video where I can show you exactly when I'm doing it online, but now I'm doing it offline. So yes, this video is just to see whether you guys are really gonna be up to this whole, you really like these videos or not. Otherwise, then I will do the part 2 where I will be online and I'll show you every single thing just for you guys to see exactly what I'm talking about here. So obviously this player is 1915 and is reduced to 1740. This player obviously is, if you don't know how they give the fees are going, obviously these ones are, this is a striker center forward and he is 81 overall rating, so that is who he is. If you obviously buy him, then you buy him. Obviously I cannot do that if I'm, because I'm not offline, and of course I don't have enough money. If you can, as you can see here, that is what is happening, and I also don't have enough of that, so yeah, I cannot really get a player. So that is what is happening. So that is the first thing. So like, you buy your player like him, you buy him, and then he will definitely be appearing in your here. If you press this button, let me go back, the release player, if you press that, then you see a lot of players, and he who you bought will also appear here. So now what you have to do is now to pick that player. Let's say for example I bought him, or like say any of the players. Obviously these players are all trained and they are almost even reaching their full potential, so that is what you would want to see, is players of stars like this one, and stars or like these ones have reached their maximum potential of improvement, and these ones also you can see, and these ones are still to improve, and that is the same way I'm showing you. I actually use that way. So yes, so now let's say for example he's the one that I bought and I want to release him. He would now be worth a release. If you release him, then he will give you a rare coach, who is going to be now, if you go to rare coach, if you know what a rare coach is, this is a coach that will improve two of your stats, the player specific stats. You now have to choose whether you want technical or maybe fitness. If you want to improve your players, it will obviously be random. You won't know exactly who is going to be improved, but one of your players is going to be improved. It depends. They don't really know how the algorithm is or whatever, but one of your players is going to be. So it doesn't matter who, as long as one of your players is going to. So it's mostly important to have your players that you really want to improve in your squad. Don't have these players that are already having low stats, so that you don't get disappointed. So yeah, basically just have your players that you want to improve, and obviously when you start doing this, don't, if you have other players that you don't want to improve, you rather use them to improve other players, because you don't want them in your squad, you don't want them to be improved. You need to keep your players, the ones that you have in your squad must be the players you want to end up being stronger and better, and yeah. So that's one tip. You need to make sure that you keep the players that you want in your squad, not the players that you just have them for as long as they are part of the team. No. Okay, so that's what the rare coach is mostly the one that I obviously that's what you have to get from the player of 81. So that's what you get, and then you release him. So then you can choose whether it's fitness or technical, but I would recommend to you to, because you can see here 100 of Neymar speed and acceleration, here ACC stamina. That is through me. I'm getting a lot of coaches who are increasing their fitness. They're actually getting rare coaches that increases their fitness. So this is very important. Choose your fitness. I rather prefer you to choose the fitness one, because it will really be very much, it's what you want actually. You want your players to be faster than the opponent, so that you can make them tired, and of course you are stronger than the opponents if you are, because this will increase actually the 3 of the top stats and 1 of the top one on the right hand side. So 3 of the left hand side stats and the top of the right hand side. So if this is what I'm talking about, these 3 and the top one. Actually now this includes the ones for fitness, includes speed, which is SPE here, okay, here, right, okay, and then acceleration, which is ACC right there, and then stamina, which is STA right there, and finally for fitness coach will increase your strength right there. Okay, and then again, for if you want to have your technical coach here, okay, sorry, so if you get there and then you want to increase your technical, you want to buy, or you want a rare coach to will increase the technical capability of your player, then you have to press here, and then that coach is gonna be increasing your TAC, tackling ability, and PAS, which is passing right there, and then SHO, which is shooting, plus controlling, which is here. CON, that is what it is. So that's what you do. You press there, then you get your player. Any of your player has an equal chance of being increased. So yes, that's what you do. When you release your player, then you get one of your player, or actually two of your players, who each of them, two of their stats will be increased according to what you have chosen, whether you've chosen technical or fitness. How about making sense? If you have questions, again, I can answer them in the comment section. Please do drop them there. I will be responding to them. Guys, really, please do subscribe. Do you subscribe? I don't have to do this, guys. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, I don't know how loyal you can be, please. Okay, thank you guys, really. Welcome to the gang. I know you did, just subscribe. All right, let's go. So there's another way, number two, the way number two for you to increase your player is by obviously doing this. Obviously, you need to be playing your matches, or you buy your coins, which is obviously not what I recommend you do. Buy your these gems and coins and whatever. I don't really recommend you to buy gems and coins. Rather just grind from the beginning. It's really hard, but yeah, grind. You have to be playing every after whatsoever. But it is hard and time consuming. But whenever you get time, just squeeze it in and do that. If you want really to have a club like mine, have a stadium like this, you need to grind, man. To grind. I'm not saying I'm having the best stadium or whatsoever. I know you guys, there are a lot of people with better stadiums whatsoever, but like, yeah, if you really want to have something really a good team, really a legendary team like mine, or even better than mine, you need to grind. You need to be playing every single time you get it. Just play, and play. So yes, so for me not to make a video long, let's go to the step number 2, where you have to increase your players by pressing this button, and then there is a button here at the bottom of your right hand side. There it is written coach. You just press that button, and then this is much simpler but very much harder to get these coins. You need to have more than enough. You need to have enough coins here, and I recommend you to obviously buy a rare coach again, because this one is much more affordable. It's the middle one. Obviously it's much more affordable, 71. Yeah, because like after every other match, a season, I get enough to buy 2 of the rare coaches. That is pretty much fortunate on my side. I don't know how much you make after your whole one season, but if you make that much as I do, you are really lucky. So that is what I'm talking about. So here, let's go back. So what you have to do here is simple, just here, and then you buy, if you have enough of this here, right here, if you can see where the pointer is here, if you have enough of that gems, sorry for that again, so then you can choose either your, okay, then you can come here. Now firstly here it's different, it's not the other way, but it should be the same way. So here you can even obviously now do this actually now choose whether it's technical, as you can see here, right, left hand side here, if you can see the pointer. So you can either choose it's technical, or you can choose whether you want a fitness coach here, and then you now choose. You need to be careful, or even a goalkeeping coach, you can do that. But this one, yeah, it depends. So yes, so now then you just do that. You press here, you need to have enough money right there, and then you buy your rare coach, and then automatically and randomly will choose which player to increase. Then yes, definitely if I had money and if I was online, I could show you much better. But yes, guys, please. And that concludes our video. Okay guys, please do subscribe to the channel, do like the videos, do all the good stuff. Please do support the channel, because the more I see you guys subscribing, the more I see you guys do the good things, the more I will also be posting, answering your questions that you post onto my, whatever platform you find me on. Otherwise, please, thank you guys, you especially that is watching the video until the end. I love you more than love you, and please, let's grow together. Thank you very much. The aim is to make you, you'll grow your team. The aim is just to have fun with your DLS, one of the best games on the planet. All right, thank you guys really very much. Yes, do have a good one.